they apparently saw people memeing about Elon Musk, and they decided to do this promotion to have fans follow the account, and it should show how well this went. Look at all the quote tweets. Holy shit. 21,000 quotes. This is insane. This happened right before I got on. Well, actually, this was yesterday, but I didn't see it until today because I guess the fallout hit. So yeah, they were trying to meme and like get Elon Musk to stream Genshin Impact and have him visit their HQ because they thought that their fans liked Elon Musk. Anyway, it backfired as one of the most cringy things I've ever seen in my life. And that's what we're starting to stream with. Hello, Phantom. Yeah, what can I say? There was an update. There's a new update, new event going on right now. This motherfucker. If you've been paying attention, which I don't think anybody has, the very top right of the screen, you see I have 2 summons here. I used to have 12.
I
So
just need a moment to quickly take down some notes.
Brand's not realizing the room is great. Yeah, it's one of the worst examples of that I've ever seen. So you see this radial menu. Every once in a while, as you can see, the last thing I highlighted was the map. And it went to the wish menu on the north side of that. Right? So every once in a while, it'll go to something not what I selected. I don't know how to recreate it. It just happens sometimes. As you saw just a minute ago, I was doing this. And it went to the wish. Either way, on the map screen, the Y button switches to the teapot, and you can easily switch between those. That's what I was trying to do off stream. But when you go to the wish menu, the wish menu, the Y button does a 10 draw. And there's no "are you sure?" It just does the 10 draw on this fucking banner for this guy I don't want. So the history here, as you can see, I got a bunch of bullshit weapons and sucrose, which is okay, but I don't have enough space on my phone and computer, can't run it. Some of my friends are into it. It's a fun game. It's free if you have restraint. But yeah, I used 10 summons on this fucking banner that I am not interested in. The good news is that these character event wish banners, like anything in this specific section, like it'll switch to a new character or whatever, it still keeps track of the pity history. So like every 100 draws, you're guaranteed to get a 5-star character. So at least those 10 draws went to the next banner, and I didn't technically waste them. I got Cookie Run Kingdom. I've heard about that game. Been seeing people play it. So today we're going to be doing these character hangout events. But before we do that, I'm going to do the dailies real quick and get a key. Wait, or can I? Hang on. Now I'm going to need to do 2 of them. Because I wanted to do both of Noel's things, but I can't unlock this one until I do this one. So we're going to do everybody but Noel. And start on that. So I guess we'll start with Diona. Begin Hangout. Also, tell me how the audio is. If you hear the game fine, you can hear me fine. Or if it's too loud, something like that. Got a bit of time until I play Sensei for a friend who's new to Monster Hunter. Sounds alright? Okay.
Drinks at the Cat's Tail. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Alright, Nimrod.
Oh, hey, it's you, traveler. Huh? You've never heard of the Cat's Tail? Judging from your expression, seems like you really don't know the place. Boy, have you been missing out. The Cat's Tail is renowned for its incredible specialty drinks. I'm talking drinks you've definitely never tasted before.
Is he already drunk? I'm not used to mobile game wait times, and it's driving me insane as I progress. Most games have some sort of like stamina system that makes you wait a certain amount of time before you can play the game again. This game doesn't have that, as far as I can tell. I've been playing it for a while. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is pretty good about stamina being staggered. You sort of refill it as you level up, and you can always do PvP for free. But yeah, most mobile and gacha games have this like system that makes you wait at these like timed walls. Like you play like for an hour or two, and it goes, okay. Now you gotta wait 6 hours before you can play the game again. And then they sell you like something to refresh it instantly, and they like, oh, we'll make people pay to make things go quicker. I don't like that. That one is kind of funny because she tries to make gross drinks, but people just want more. She's the epitome of task failed successfully. She's too good for her own good.
And, just as its name suggests, there are loads of cute kitties at the Cat's Tail. Time simply starts slipping away when you're enjoying a delicious specialty cocktail and surrounded by a bunch of cute kitties.
The Cat Deal's still open right now?
But you don't seem of age to drink yet. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Diana will be there. She's the best bartender in all of Mondstadt. It should be a piece of cake for her to whip you up a drink with no alcohol in it. Oh, and not to mention, Diana is also pretty cute, just like a little kitty. Oh, no. Did I say that out loud? Please don't tell her I said that.
Sirens in the distance.
Anyway, if you want to check out the Cat's Tail for yourself, the entrance is just around, the back. I'm gonna go over there and sober up a bit. I don't think I can handle a 5th round quite yet. I drank way too much already.
All out of ingredients. Again. Ugh! I really don't understand why these adults love to drink so much.
Because all the drinks you make are so delicious. All it takes is just one sip and they're hooked.
And I thought self-control was the most important quality of being an adult.
I can tell she's using a different mic than everybody else.
Well, it just so happens that self-control often falls by the wayside when someone's enjoying one of your delicious specialty drinks.
All that means is that they're nothing but a bunch of drunkards that don't know when to stop.
Oh, look, it's a kitty.
Hey, who you calling kitty? Haven't you seen anyone of the Cat's Line bloodline before?
Oh, hello there. Are you here to visit the Cat's Tail?
I want to try some new specialty drinks.
Oh, you're here for the drinks? Unfortunately, we're pretty much out of ingredients. Besides,
you don't look like you're even old enough to drink yet.
I'm a lot older than I look.
Huh, that's what every underage person says when they come here trying to sneak a drink. Unless you just want to try a drink because you think it's the romantic thing that adults do. Those sleazy old men over there once thought the same thing, you know. I just don't get why everyone is so obsessed with alcohol. What's so good about it anyway?
Yeah, these lines were recorded in from home. They usually have people in call as they record to make sure reads and sound levels are good. Yeah, it almost feels like there's a different filter on it. Like it sounds a little muffled compared to everything else. Like it's using a different, like... kind of like... Maybe most people won't be able to tell the difference between the two line reads, but it's the difference between my mic now and then my mic from a few streams ago.
That's enough, Diona. This traveler obviously made a trip here to have a drink. We should always do our best to satisfy the customer's needs. Consider this the tavern management's request.
Oh, all right. So one special cocktail is all I need to make, right? Fine. Since you seem to fantasize about alcohol so much, I'll make you something that'll crush whatever dreams you had about the stuff. That way, maybe you won't become another one of those annoying and smelly old drunks. Though we do have some drink base and flavoring ingredients left. Since you're looking for a special drink, I'm willing to put in the effort and search for some special ingredients. But considering the time, I can only make either the drink's
Streamer
base or
things.
flavoring more special. So, what'll it be? The drink's base or flavoring to be more unique?
Flavoring.
A drink with special flavoring, huh? Well, that'll be easy enough. I was planning on looking for some more flavorings anyway. I got a list of things we can search for. Let's go visit Blanche first. I placed an order for some flavoring ingredients that should be ready by now.
Guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild. Welcome. Is there anything you need?
Recording stuff is expensive. I know most the voice actors I know from the game have the in-home booth thing. Can't expect everyone to have that though. You talking about like that soundproof box they stick their head in? I think I looked into that, but that would be way too much effort for me. Especially when I think I provide somewhat decent audio with my setup. Like if I was actually thinking about sending in like voice lines or something like that, I would consider something like that. But I don't even know how expensive those things are.
Hello, Blanche. Is the order I placed last time ready yet?
Diona, let me see. Yes, 15 lizard tails, 7 vials of butterfly dust. Everything other than the bottle of frog mucus is ready.
No rush on that. I'll take whatever's ready. Someone from the tavern will come to settle the bill later.
All right. Thank you for your business.
It's like a porta potty shaped booth. Oh yeah, like the full like walk-in closet that stands in the middle. It's like a phone booth in your house, but it's like soundproofed. Room for a stool and a setup, stuffy as fuck. Yeah, I've seen those. Those are like $1,000, $2,000. Those things are crazy. Also, let me know if I like, if ever I get, I don't know how to explain it. If you ever hear me breathe into the mic, because I don't have a way to do that other than pointing it away from my face, just let me know if me like exhaling gets right on the mic. Most of the main cast has been in voice acting long enough to have that kind of money. Voice acting isn't super lucrative, but yeah, they at very least knew what to invest in. Especially for the fucking pandemic. Yeah, lizard tails seem more like alchemy ingredients.
Well, I did ask Timaeus before about what ingredients they use to improve the taste of alchemic medicine. He mentioned things like lizard tails and crystal cores, but I think crystal cores overlap too much with the texture of ice cubes, so I chose not to use them. I have, however, always wanted to try frog mucus. According to Timaeus, it can make the texture of a drink as thick as mud.
And that why most start out with a foam in the closet walls? Yeah, I mean, that's the easiest way to go. My main problem right now is that I'm in the living room, and you can hear, if I yell, you can sort of hear the echo of the room. When if I was like in a closet that was sort of soundproofed and had some like padding on the walls or something like that, that would be the only thing I could really do to improve voice quality. But that would be a pain in the ass. Like just going into our walk-in closet and making our setup in there. Jesus Christ. Nope. Just gonna have to deal with the slight echo every now and again.
Now all we have left to get is some fish scales and slime condensate. Let's search for those in the wild. Once we have everything, I can make you that drink.
Also, let me know if you start hearing game audio coming through the mic as well. Because sometimes it gets a little loud. I don't think it's loud for the stream, but I don't know if it's too loud for my earphones, it actually comes through the mic as well. Again, this is like a new setup, so some stuff I just need to keep an ear out for. Wait a minute, where are you telling me to go? Oh, Jesus. Hey, look, it's the other food rations. Small thing, you will make a fine meal.
We made it! Whether it's the meat or other parts, the fish here have great texture and quality. There's also a strong but interesting grass-like scent to the meat and scales here, too. Most people can't handle it, but to the foodies that have unique tastes, it's amazing!
You sure know a lot about fish.
Well, I just heard stuff from a bunch of old drunks while I was making drinks. It's not like I went out of my way to learn about fish or anything. Anyways, go down there and catch us a few fresh fish. I have too many ingredients here, and it'd be a hassle for me.
Oh, she wants me to catch fish? Sure. This is how Mona catches fish.
Did you catch any fresh fish?
Fresh fish, straight from the fjord. Insufficient fish. There you go.
Hey, you're pretty good at this. And you swim really well, too. You're almost as good as the cats I look after.
The only one that isn't Spare Rash is... You talk about Chi-Chi, the small vampire? Or technically a zombie, I guess. That's what they call her in the game.
First, we need to scrape off the scales. Oh, and make sure you also collect the mucus on the fish. The smell of fish, along with that unique grassy smell, it's so strong. But that's okay. It's the potent aroma we need.
Let's see here. I'm gonna have to stand as far away as possible away from this stuff. I really don't like fish.
It's too much for you, huh? I guess I can understand. You're not a professional bartender, after all. Your tolerance for special ingredients is not like mine. All right, that'll just about do it. Soaking the scales in the mucus collected from the fish will help preserve them for now. Next, we need to get some slime condensate. I know a place with tons of slimes. Let's go!
Just keep going. Not Sushi Man either. I had a bad experience growing up with fish oil pills. As in, I took them every day before school for like the entirety of middle school. And they would give me fish burps throughout the day. And by the time lunch came around, my mouth just tasted like fish. And I didn't have an appetite. And that would happen for a few years. Until eventually I was like, yeah, these suck.
Look! Those are the slimes we're looking for.
I hate not having an appetite. I hate that my mouth tastes like fish. I hate that I'm burping up this smelly fish burps all day. It's just the worst event to get drunk. Yeah, oh god, not those things. So that killed fish or seafood for me, for the most part.
If I go after those slimes, I might ruin all the ingredients I have with me. That would be bad. Can you defeat those slimes and bring me the slime condensate?
Guess I'll do everything. Sir?
Absorption test.
Cool it.
Oh, as you might be able to tell, I'm adventure rank 42 now. and it ranked my fucking world up to 5. Thankfully, I was able to downgrade it 1, because you can do that at rank 5. But geez, I went straight from 3 to 5 when I unlocked
Get the slime
my ascension.
condensate. Great job! Quick and precise. Only people who don't drink can fight like that. I think slime condensate will enhance the taste and texture of the drink.
Give me 1 sec. Just gonna adjust some volume options on my end specifically.
You might be a little unfamiliar, but aside from the taste of the alcohol, those old drunkards are also very keen on the texture of the drink. They've even invented a number of phrases to describe it. For example, sticky like honey, or as refreshing as the springs. They use these beautified ways of describing their drinks. But drinking is drinking. It doesn't matter how you make it sound. Alcohol is still a terrible thing.
Anti-alcohol bartender.
The reason why I want to use slime condensate is because I want a dense, sticky consistency. Once I put this into a drink, I'm sure it'll preserve its form and start absorbing the alcohol quickly.
Yeah, that rank up gets everyone. Hit me up if you need to rush us in some units. I've gotten everybody in my party currently to 70. I can get them to 80, but I need to gather more materials. I seem to be okay right now. Thankfully, I was prepared this time around. I was like, oh shit, as soon as I level up, I'm going to fucking be out of my league. So I basically got everybody to 70 before doing the Ascension quest. But then it took me 2 levels up. But thankfully, they have the feature at level 5 specifically to start leveling your world down. I wish that was available sooner. Like at 3, whenever the world becomes kind of difficult and you can sort of soft lock yourself without co-op.
Those boozers wanted to try something different, huh? Well, they can try this sticky, gooey, drunken slime.
Why do you want to use this to make drinks?
So I can make the worst drink conceivable and show everyone the true nature of alcohol. In order to attract customers, taverns use all kinds of strategies and schemes to make people believe that alcohol is not only good, but a necessity. They use special ingredients, come up with fancy names, and promote limited-time drinks for holidays and events. They come up with all kinds of reasons to get people drinking. And Dawn Winery is at the heart of it all. They have no boundaries when it comes to selling alcohol. Their one and only goal is to make sure that people keep drinking, and that their own pockets are filled with money. Not only is it a crime, but it's all a scam. No good can come from alcohol. My mission is to make the worst drink ever, to wake people up and free Mondstadt from
Slime
the jaws
Trend
of
2019.
alcoholism. This is why I'm always searching for new ingredients and experimenting with them. However, up until now, I haven't been able to make a single bad drink. No matter what ingredients I use, all the drinks I mix only make those deadbeat drunks all the happier. I've already lost track of how many kinds of ingredients I've tried. I've even used ingredients way more unusual than this, and have yet to ever succeed. I really don't know what I need to do to make the most horrendous drink in the world.
How do you usually make your drinks?
I've always stuck to my own way of making drinks, although I've watched other bartenders before and learned a bit from them as well. What are you trying to say? That my methods aren't professional enough?
If she's fighting so hard for the right to get drunk, why is she a cat and not a tanuki? She's trying... I don't think she likes alcohol and what it does to people. I don't know why she's in this profession, if not to... It seems like she's trying to steer people away from alcohol. She's trying to scare them straight with a bad drink. But she can't make bad drinks. She's too good.
Believe me, I've done my research. I've studied how to handle a shaker, adjust the temperature of the glasses, and even the subtle techniques of stirring.
Why don't we start by looking into your mixing technique?
My mixing technique? You're saying the reason I can't make terrible tasting drinks is because of my technique? It's true that I've never been professionally trained, But I hear from the old drunkards that it's very complicated, that every step must be precise, and that even the slightest mistake is unacceptable. Or else...
Or else the drink will taste bad.
That's right! Or else the drink will taste bad! I see. I've never thought of it this way before.
I'll just make a bad
We'll
drink.
find someone to ask about the techniques of mixing a great drink. Then we'll use the same ingredients and purposefully mess up every step of the process. Oh, this might finally work. Wait a second. How did you come up with this idea? You don't secretly drink a lot, do you?
I don't think anyone in this world would ever sell me alcohol.
That's a good thing. It'd be best to never have even a single drop. All right then.
Don't teach her about jungle
First,
juice.
I
Whatever
need to
you
find
do.
A professional bartender, one that I could consult about the ways of mixing a drink
Is that like bug
professionally.
juice?
No.
Like where it's just like a
where will
fucking
I find
crock pot
someone?
of all these different types of
Does
drinks?
this mean I need to go to Angel's Share or Dawn Winery? Nope, never. I refuse to ever set paw in those places. Don't even ask. I have my own reasons. Let's head back first. We've collected plenty of ingredients. As for the mixing techniques, I'll figure out another way.
Hello?
Diona? And this is? Oh, it's the honorary knight. Oh, what a coincidence running into you two here. Are you out collecting ingredients? So what are you planning to whip up this time? It's always a surprise to see what you make. I myself know a thing or two about mixing drinks, but Elzer tells me that my drinks can't even compare to Diona's. They seem to lack that special something. I've been looking for some inspiration, but I've been stuck in a rut. I'm not sure whether it's the traditional techniques I use, or if I'm just too conservative with my ingredients.
This is your opportunity to ask about mixing techniques.
You mean I should ask him for some professional pointers? All right. Perhaps he'll do.
We'd like to ask about your techniques for mixing drinks.
Yeah, I mean, aren't you trying to find new mixing inspiration? I'm also trying some new recipes out. Maybe we can exchange some ideas.
Jungle juice is basically 1 part fruit punch, 1 part citrus, 3 parts alcohol, amalgamate. Yeah. I guess I'm thinking of like, I guess they called it bug juice when I was growing up. It was just like non-alcoholic, of course. It was for kids at camp, and they would just mix all these different types of juices together, and it would just be this drink. And it was just all over the place, but all the kids liked it.
Oh, why, I'd be honored. No problem at all.
Sorry, autoplay.
However, for the ingredients, we must use the ones I've just collected. I have lizard tails, butterfly dust, fish scales, and slime condensate.
We need to use these materials, huh? Well, I guess it's time for me to expand my repertoire as well. Let's go back to the winery. I have some basic mixing tools there.
There.
Oh, you mean we have to go to Dawn Winery? Couldn't we also go to Angel's Share? They should have a full range of mixing tools.
Well, you are the bartender at the Cat's Tail, right? Given that the Cat's Tail and Angel's Share are competitors, it would be rather inappropriate if you were to mix drinks there. That would probably cause quite a bit of trouble for Margaret as well. Besides, there are many loyal patrons at Angel's Share. With your reputation, it'd cause quite a commotion if you were to be seen mixing drinks there. In any case, I wouldn't recommend going to Angel's Share. Besides, the winery's close by. There's no need for us to go so far.
Is it me, or was that her speech?
Speaking of the winery, won't that guy Elzer be there?
Elzer? Sure, he'll be there. But he's been busy lately taking care of guild matters. Why do you ask?
Just as long as he's not around. Our little exchange here is between just the two of us. It'd be best if others don't get involved. Except for the traveler here. We've been out collecting ingredients together. She's kind of like my assistant. She'll be allowed to participate.
Fine by me. Shall we get going? The winery isn't far. We'll be there in no time.
It's been officially one no time, and we're not there. Son of a bitch. It's actually been an infinite number of no times. I don't know if it's just me, but since the update, I'm starting to see like this, like you can sort of see the wind trails. Not the wind trails, but like, whenever you're gliding, you can sort of see the air under the wings. Like, sort of... It's kind of like when you got steam rising off of a car, and you can see it in the shadow. And it's like kind of hazy. I don't think that was in the game before this last update. I guess I'd have to go to like previous streams to look, but I've only started noticing since the last update. Not specifically the lines of the tips of the wings, but like
I've already prepared all the
beneath the
tools we
wings
need.
behind the character. It sort of like gets all hazy and wobbly. Because like air is moving past, I suppose.
Sure, they're a little basic, but they should do just fine. I've also prepared a top-shelf bottle of dandelion wine to use as a drink base. Oh, I've also heard that you don't like to see people drink too much, am I right? So today, we'll strictly just exchange techniques. There will be no talk of drinking, and even if we try the drinks, we'll just only have a little taste. How's that sound?
Fine, I suppose. These tools will suffice.
How did you prepare so many things in advance?
Well, we've always been hoping to invite Diona to our winery to instruct us on her techniques of mixing
Is
drinks.
she...
Though the preparations have been made, we've just never had the
Is
chance.
she about to fucking sabotage the Dawn Winery with, like, terrible mixing technique?
So how could I not be fully prepared now that she's willing to come today? Oh, and to keep things fair, we'll need an impartial judge.
Well, we have the honorary knight.
Yes, but she doesn't look...
I don't look to be of drinking age yet. Yes, I know.
so honest and forthcoming. You are, after all, the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. What impressive discipline.
I wonder how old the main character really is, though, because apparently they, like, travel the different realms, like, different realities and whatnot. They only just got stuck here.
Then who could we find to be the judge?
That sounded rehearsed.
Connor, there you are. I've been looking for you. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Your timing couldn't be any more perfect. I'm about to have a little mixing competition with Diona here.
What? Really? That's great. Would it be all right if I stayed to observe?
Actually, we're looking for a judge. Would you be free to help us out?
Why, I'd be delighted. It'd be an honor to have an opportunity to have a taste of Diona's craft.
Those two have been planning this all along.
What's that old booze sponge Elzer doing here? He doesn't think that I'm here to collaborate with them, does he?
Collaborate?
Don't you know? Elzer used to always show up at the Cat's Tail. Every time he came, he would always be sweet-talking me, trying to get me to work with Dawn Winery to come up with some sort of new drink. He needs to know that that'll never happen. Not until I figure out how to make the most terrible drink in the world.
So then, shall we begin, Diona?
Sure, but like I said before, this is an exchange of techniques as bartenders. Anyone not involved should stay away.
What is that supposed to mean?
Elzer, why don't you just take a break over there? We'll bring over the drinks once they're finished.
Wait, but I was...
Elzer, just...
Their faces are gonna cramp with all the facial cues they're throwing each other.
Oh, right. I shouldn't disturb the mixing process. I'll be over there. Just let me know if you need me.
All right, since I invited you here, I'll begin. Lizardtail's bitter nature will ruin the alcohol's texture and taste. We should soak it in distilled spirits first to remove the bitterness, then add it to the dandelion wine later as flavoring. Slime condensate in small amounts could improve the texture, but Not too much, otherwise the alcohol might start to coagulate. The smell of these fish scales is way too strong. There's no way it could go in a drink. And is butterfly dust even edible? Oh well. Let's start mixing and see what we end up with. And voila, it's done. Elzer, if you could please do the honors.
The color and presentation, it looks very interesting. Let me have a try. Upon an initial taste, the impact of the distilled spirits mixed with the refreshing dandelion wine along with a hint of bitterness all work to accentuate the distinct flavor of the drink. And this slightly thicker texture. It really is a memorable drink. Yes, not bad, Connor. Looks like you finally found the right inspiration to guide your mixing techniques.
It's all thanks to Diona. If she hadn't asked for this little exchange of skills and provided all the ingredients, then I'd probably still be confined to my old techniques and usual ingredients. However, I wasn't able to find a way to use the butterfly dust and fish scales. Seems that my creativity is still quite limited.
No worries. Not everyone possesses Diona's genius intuition and techniques. No need to be so hard on yourself.
So we actually made something good out of these ingredients. Do you remember all the techniques he used?
I tried to remember as much as I could.
The process wasn't too complicated. Next, all we have to do is follow the same steps, but mess them all up. All right, first you can try making a drink using the same techniques.
Why don't you just make it?
Because observation and experimentation come first when a professional bartender is faced with a new mixing technique. As my assistant, you must try your best to make a horrible, terrible tasting drink. Meanwhile, I'll watch closely and see if there's any room for improvement.
So Diona's going to be making the next drink for us, right?
I just can't wait to see what she'll be making.
It's like they're finishing each other's sentences.
Sure, but before I do, let's allow my assistant to have a try. She's also very interested in mixing drinks.
Is she a bartender as well? Ooh, aren't we lucky? We're in for a treat. Please, this way. All the materials and tools are already prepared. You may start when you're ready.
So how come I'm allowed to mix drinks but not drink them? Let's make a cocktail. He soaked the lizard tail in the distilled alcohol, then he added the distilled alcohol to the dandelion wine. How do we mess this up? Nope. Just pop it in.
Huh. They added the whole lizard tail without distilling it. Is this some kind of new mixing technique?
Yes, nicely done. Just make everything a total mess.
Next, Connor added a very small portion of slime condensate to his drink. How do we mess this up? Add all of it.
That's it. That's it. This'll definitely be the worst drink ever.
You put all of it in? What kind of a drink is this?
The worst kind. Finally, Colbert didn't add any of the butterfly dust and fish scales. How do we mess this up? Just add it all.
That's right. Add all of it. This drink is just about ready.
Yep, there it goes.
All right, Elzer. Could you please do the honors for this one as well?
On second thought, Connor, I think you should taste this, unique drink. Who knows? Maybe you'll find some more inspiration for your mixing.
All right. Are you done mixing the drink?
Yep, there it is. The thick slime condensate is combined with the alcohol, while the lizard tail has expanded and is now floating at the top of the drink. The butterfly dust is scattered all over the place, and some fish scales have sunk to the bottom of the glass.
I'm sorry, but this drink is way too creative for me. I'm afraid I couldn't stomach it.
Yes, this drink is, very creative. Connor, I think you should taste it.
Looks like it worked! All we have to do is mess up every step of a professional mixing method, and we end up with an absolutely terrible drink! Yes, this is a splendid drink you've made. However, I'm afraid we can't serve it to customers like this. Here, hand me the drink. Let's keep the alcohol and dump all the other ingredients. I'll use that as a base to mix a new drink. First, I'll chop the lizard tail into slices. Then, soak it in the drink. Next, add the slime condensate and stir. Then, leave it to settle for a bit. Finally, we sprinkle the butterfly dust and... Oh, wait! I almost forgot the fish scales. Let's add it to the drink along with the mucus from the jar.
Oh, God.
And then we stir. Come on, be dreadful, be awful, be absolutely disgusting!
Elzer, Diona is mixing a drink, right?
I've never seen such a technique before, but it is Diona after all. She must have her own way, I suppose.
Speed up process.
And we're done. This specialty drink will be the first blow in tearing down the lies of the alcohol industry. Please, have a taste. Come and realize your empty delusions of alcohol.
Whoa! This taste! Why, I've never had anything like it.
Let me try. What a splendid drink! With the bitterness of an entire lizard tail is quite potent, it is perfectly complemented by the refreshing and sour flavor of the dandelion wine. In addition, the fish scales that were broken up during the stirring process have lost all their fishiness after soaking in the alcohol. The remaining flavor somehow enriches the taste of the drink. The texture of all the slime condensate after fully absorbing all the alcohol has become rich and dynamic. And lastly, the pinch of butterfly dust adds a finishing touch that makes this drink perfect. It is sensational both visually and in taste. A true display of craftsmanship.
What?
The drink I made earlier isn't even worth mentioning compared to this one. And I thought my drink was inspiring.
Stop joking around! You two must have drunk so much that your nose and tongue have lost their senses!
Actually, this drink does smell pretty good.
Huh? Impossible! After all I've done? How is it that my drink still tastes great? I must not have messed up enough somewhere. Please, use this drink as your base and try making your drink again. Whatever you do, just make it disgusting!
Goal this time is to simply make a terrible drink. According to Diona's method, the first step should be to put the entire lizard tail into the drink. She cut hers up. Goal this time is to simply make a terrible drink. According to Diona's method, the first step should be to put the entire lizard tail into the drink. Yeah. Okay. Large amounts. Pour a heap of it.
Yuck! fishy smell? Sticky slime condensate? Ew! And spongy lizard tail. And not to mention the butterfly dust everywhere.
Diona, I made this drink exactly the same a few minutes ago. How did you added steps when you made the drink?
No, you didn't really follow the process we discussed. It seems that you've actually got quite a knack for this. All right, let's show this to Elzer and Connor.
Ooh, is this another one of Diona's new drinks? Ugh, what is this? Even if you purposely tried to botch it, it'd still be hard to make something as hideous as this. No, keep it away from me, please. Just take that somewhere else.
Huh? What's wrong? This is Diona's specialty drink, right? Let me try. Oh, you are Diona's assistant after all. Your craft must be ahead of the curve. So far ahead of the curve that I don't feel so good. Sorry, I'm just gonna go over there.
Is it really that bad?
In my personal and honest opinion, this drink is absolutely terrible. Aren't you supposed to be Diona's assistant? The drinks that she makes are out of this world. You use the same ingredients and followed nearly the same mixing process, but how is it that the drinks she makes are never bad?
It's true. No matter what new and unusual ingredients she uses, Diona has never disappointed a single customer.
When did this guy come back?
If you don't believe me, you can ask anyone who's ever gone for a drink in Mondstadt. There's not a single soul that doesn't reminisce about your specialty drinks. All it takes is a single sip, and you'd wish that you could drink it for the rest of your life.
Drink? For the rest of your life?
Yeah, and the most impressive part of it all is the never-ending list of new ingredients that you are using. No matter what kind of ingredients it may be, if you make it, it'll be delicious.
Delicious.
After all, you are the genius bartender of Mondstadt, an originator of unique drinks, and the pinnacle of... Huh? Diona, are you all right?
No, Connor, you overdid it.
Did I really? Sorry, I couldn't control myself.
No, stop. Stop joking around. I can make a drink that tastes like that. Here, watch this. Give me that drink you just made. I'll show you. I'm gonna add all the remaining ingredients. Lizard tails, fish scales, mucus, and the slime condensate. And stir. Come on. Be dreadful. Be awful. Be absolutely disgusting. It can't be that hard.
Don't stir.
Done. My all-new specialty. And this time...
Oh my, what a fragrance!
And the color.
What is this delightful smell? It's like a whole new sensation for me.
What is this unique coloring? It's another perfect drink.
Stop joking around! You two old drunks!
Scree! Oh, so I think that's it? So that's one of the endings you can get. So... I see. That's one of our endings. So I have to make a different decision here, like instead of doing flavor, I do something else. So like, yeah, you can go back and, I don't know what you would need to do to mess up these quests. Doesn't look like it branches off here. Alright, so I guess we'll make some different decisions. She's just like, just dump it in. Don't even stir it.
Oh, hey! And time stop slipping away when you're a job. Well, it should be. Oh, and anyway, if I'm gonna.
Air gulper.
All out of
Because all the well, it just so...
All that means is that they're nothing but
Oh, look,
bunch
it's a
of
kitty.
pigs.
Oh, they have
Please
check
come
marks next to them.
There.
I'm here for the kitties.
Here for the kitties, huh? I suppose we do have a lot of cute cats here. They're all quite friendly. In fact, many other customers are here for the same reason. After all, there aren't many places in Mondstadt where you can just relax and interact with friendly cats.
I've never seen such a bunch of arrogant and stubborn cats. I don't understand why people like them so much. Besides, shouldn't the main purpose for going to a tavern be drinking without getting cat hair in your beverage?
Maybe everyone just thinks cats are cute?
What kind of reason is that? So long as they're cute, nothing else matters?
Well, judging from the customers, that seems to be the case. See? This traveler is here for the cats as well. However, you've come at a most unfortunate time. Our cats seem to have snuck out to play somewhere. If you're willing to wait, Diona here should be able to bring them back shortly.
Huh? When did I agree to go fetch those little troublemakers?
Consider it a task straight from tavern management. Besides, the cats are quite fond of you, so you're the natural pick for the job.
They're probably just bored and wandering off to get people's attention.
Is that
Yeah, I can
so?
tell these voice lines in
Well,
specific
anyway,
are like muffled.
It'll be up to you to bring them back here. Oh, and didn't you say that you're here to see the kitties? If you're up for it, perhaps you could accompany Diona to retrieve them. Maybe after interacting with them for a bit, the cats will get to know you and seek more of your attention.
I understand.
The 3 cats that snuck out are Roger, Nelson, and Paisley. Diona, you usually take care of them, so you should be quite familiar with these 3, right?
Ugh, them again. And they even dared to sneak out during working hours. Don't they have any sense of duty as tavern cats?
Come on, not every kitty can be as reliable and caring as you, Diona.
I am not a cat! Whatever. So all we have to do is bring them back to the tavern, right? That shouldn't be a problem. Let's scurry out of here. They love wandering around the center of town, so let's check there first.
I'll leave you to it. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on things here at the tavern. Once you've found the little rascals, please bring them right back.
Check something real quick. That's what's going on.
Their tracks end here. Looks like they ran off somewhere else.
Then how do we find them?
Don't worry. Those cats are very stubborn. But it's because they're stubborn that they're also easy to understand. I have another idea. Let's pay a visit to Marjorie With Wind Comes Glory. Roger broke his cat toy recently and I ordered him a new one there. Maybe he snuck out because he didn't have anything to play with.
Seems like you know them really well. Really well.
I only know these things because I want them to do their job and not mess around. Come on, let's head over to Marjorie's store.
I know they have in Japan like these. I don't know. They're not bars, but they are like places that you can just be surrounded by cats.
Hey, Diona. You must be here for the cat toy you ordered. I just finished preparing it and made it extra durable
Cat
according
cafe.
to your request. Your kitty should be able to play with this one for quite some time.
Much appreciated. Margaret will come and settle the fees later.
No problem. So, that cat named Roger, is he usually at the Cat's Tail?
That's right. He's almost always in the tavern.
Wonderful. I'll definitely make some time to head to the tavern and play with him.
I see. Well, you're welcome to visit anytime.
I gotta say, you're awfully particular when it comes to taking care of that cat. You even provided me a list of materials to use for his cat toy.
Well, that's just because Roger tends to get excited whenever he plays with the customers. He always ends up ruining his toy. This time we needed to make it more durable so that it would last longer. He usually just lounges on the cabinets when no one's around.
Maybe he just needs someone to play with?
You really think so? Well, I'm not interested in figuring out what those cats are thinking. They're just stubborn. That's how all cats are. Let's head over to Sarah at Good Hunter. She always makes Nelson's cat food. He's the one that always eats the most. And even though he's always eating, he somehow weighs the lightest. I really have no idea what he's up to all the time.
Welcome to Good Hunter. Oh, hey, Diona. How can I help you?
Hello, Sarah. I'd like some more of that cat food I bought last time.
Oh, is my favorite kitty Nelson hungry again? Hold on one moment. I'll have the kitchen prepare it for you. All right, here's the cat food. It hardly takes any ingredients to make, so it's on the house. But please, if you can bring Nelson with you next time, everyone wants to pet him.
Sure, I'll see if he wants to come.
You think cat food will do the trick?
Nelson's not usually very fond of people, but as soon as he smells some dried fish, he'll do anything you say. And once he starts eating, he doesn't ever stop. Someone has to drag him away from the food. Kinda like the old drunks at the tavern. But the amount of food isn't too much this time, so it'll be fine if he finishes it all. All right, we have all we need for now. Let's go find Roger and Nelson. We'll deal with Paisley later. Roger always likes to sit in high places. Maybe we should go check the rooftops. Do you know how to get on top of the buildings here? If not, you can just wait down here and I'll take care of it.
I climb all the time. It won't be a problem.
Really? You don't look like much of a climber, but if you say so. Let's go up and look for Roger together.
Well, let's start here. Not where I told you to go, but that's fine. Here's a cat. Meow.
Wait, see that cat there? That's Roger. Oh, he really picked a high place to sit this time. But don't get too close. If we startle him, he might run away. Okay. Remember all the things we prepared? Now is the time to make use of them. So, do you remember what would be better for attracting Roger?
Cat toy.
Hey, you've got a pretty good memory. That's right. Cat toys are Roger's favorite. Wow! He let his guard down almost immediately. Looks like he was just waiting for someone to come and play with him. Oh, that little rascal. He always looks so smug, but the moment he sees people, he suddenly becomes all loving and affectionate. No wonder the customers like him so much. The first thing they ask when they visit the tavern is if Roger's around. Eesh.
I think customers visit the tavern primarily for your cocktails.
Well, obviously. The Cat's Tail is a tavern, after all. No matter how cute these little kitties are, they're only there to compliment my cocktails. All right, let's bring along Roger and go find Nelson. Now, Nelson likes places that are warm. In fact, the last time I went looking for him, I found him in the bush next to the blacksmith. So, let's go look for him there.
I'm guessing those hearts are like a life bar in Phoenix, right? You make the wrong decisions, they go down. Although I haven't really seen a way to... I guess that was the first choice where it made a difference, but...
See Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured.
Can I help you? I don't know why I talked to you. Goodbye. I suppose there was a yellow around you? He likes warm things, huh? Maybe he's next to the chimney here? Excuse me?
Take your pick. You'll find no second-rate items at Wang's.
Yeah, it's just near the forge. Ow.
Yep. I knew we'd find Nelson here. And he looks like he's about to fall asleep. Huh. Could it really be more comfortable than in the tavern? Anyway, let's take out the things we've prepared. I'll let you choose which to give him.
Cat food.
That's right. Nelson loves eating this stuff. The cat food will definitely make him happy. Don't the customers at the tavern already feed you enough? How can you still be so excited to see food all the time? Oh, and there you go, snarfing everything down as always. Why do customers like you so much? They even fight over who gets to feed you. Are you just pretending to be hungry all the time? Just to get the customers to come take care of you? Huh, what a cheeky little guy. No wonder customers completely forget about their drinks after seeing him.
Maybe you should take a hint from him and do what he does?
Take a hint? From him? Ha! Forget it!
Hey.
We should probably just get more cats at the tavern. They seem to attract more customers than my drinks. Go ahead, pick him up. He doesn't weigh much. I really have no idea how he stays so light.
What was that?
All right, let's go find Paisley.
Sorry,
Used to
yeah.
always sneak out to go
For
to
the
cathedral
package?
before.
No, I'm sorry.
Let's start there.
I can do that in a little bit, though. Really? Oh my god. Does he like cat toys? Does he like cat food?
Oh, you're doing her.
Yeah.
He doesn't
I already
like
did the
either
drink
the
side of
things
it.
that Roger and Nelson like. I'll tell you more when we get there.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't seem like there's 4 endings according to the map that was showing. Or 5. Or there's supposed to be 5 endings. And I only saw 3. I guess it'll be a little more... Well, the rewards, there's 5 rewards. I guess you get the 5th reward for doing all 4? Okay, well, I still only saw 3. To make the worst drink ever, to make people not want to drink, and she just can't do it.
Hates people who drink alcohol. It's so funny. Just so angry about it.
I understand it to some extent, but like, just don't be a bartender.
It's like malicious.
You are attracting people to the thing that you don't want them to do. Because if you don't make a good drink, they'll just go to somebody who does. But she can't even muster that.
Just where I thought I'd find you, Paisley.
What should we do now?
We don't need to do anything. Paisley doesn't fancy anything special. He just does whatever he's in the mood for. To sum it up, he's just a self-centered little cat. Even back at the tavern, he hardly ever interacts with any customers. Usually he prefers to just play with the other kitties. But enough about Paisley. Let's just take him and head back. I'll pick him up. He doesn't usually run away when I carry him in the tavern. Wait. You want to pick him up? I'm telling you, Paisley just ignores strangers.
Meow, meow. Paisley doesn't seem to be responding.
See?
Responding.
No response at all. Here, just let me do it. Listen, Paisley, just be good and stay there, okay?
Paisley lovingly walks over and rubs Diona.
Oh, good kitty. That'll do. You really are pretty cute when you're being good. Hey! Why are you looking at me like that, huh? He only listens to me because I feed him all the time. That's all. For some reason, many customers actually like his personality. Once Paisley bobbles his head at them, they all start looking like they'll be willing to buy him cat food for the rest of his life. If only we got a few more cats at the Cat's Tail, then I wouldn't need to spend all my time making drinks anymore. All I'd have to do is take care of the kitties and let the customers come and pet them.
That might actually make more money.
You agree as well? Fine. Once I get back, I'll suggest getting a few more cats and let them attract all the customers. My specialty drinks aren't what the customers are after anyway. You know what? Just bring the cats back to the tavern. That's why you came in the first place, right? To see the cats. I'll walk back myself.
Why don't we just go back together?
I have to hurry back and convince the tavern to hire a few more cats. They're the key to attracting customers, after all.
Yeah.
Cocktails. No need for those anymore.
It's a good thing, though, right? You're getting people to come there to not drink? She's upsetting. Cats truly are inscrutable creatures.
I love her.
Okay, let's try a different branch of that. Right, so... Oh, we have to go back here. So I guess now I'll just butter her up and go like, no, your cocktails are the best.
Yeah.
I see. I don't know what you would need to do to make her hearts go down, though, even though that was an angry ending.
Yeah, I forget what it was. I had a moment. Oh, right. If you purposely give the cats the wrong thing. Like, oh, this kitty likes food.
Right.
The toy, that makes sense.
But you can only, I guess you can only do that twice. Is that enough to get you a game over?
I think it does.
Wow, 2.5 hearts?
See that cat there? But don't get too close. So,
Use the cat toy, and it has a check mark for what you did in the past. That's handy.
hey!
Tsundere.
Wow! Oh, that little
I think she's
rat.
just
No wonder
pissed.
the customers like him.
She wasn't Tsundere, she just hated me.
Well,
It was that meme, it was like a turtle looking out the window. It says she wasn't Tsundere after all, she just hated me.
All right, now Nelson likes.
Okay, so on this one, I'll compliment her cocktails again, instead of pissing her off for the second time.
Yep. Anyway,
Cat food?
that's right. Don't the cut. Oh, and there you. Are you just pretend? What a cheap.
Your specialty drinks attract lots of attention already.
Of course. You should see the looks on those old drunks' faces when Nelson spills over their cocktails in the tavern. Go ahead, pick it. All right, let's go find.
Does he like
Paisley.
cat food?
Nope, he doesn't like.
Okay. I'm gonna warp to that rooftop here. More to slam! Oh, here they are.
Aha! Just, we don't need to sum it up. Even back at the town, but enough. Wait. You wanna?
Alright, I'll leave them to you.
Listen, Paisley. Just be good and stay there. Oh, good. Hey! What? For some reason, if only we...
No one would know about these cats if it weren't for your specialty drinks.
Well, of course! If it weren't for the money my drinks bring in, how would we pay for their toys and food?
The reason I like her is because I thought she was going to be all like, ooh, ooh, cutesy, but instead she's just angry. Angry that her drinks make people happy. How can people like my drinks? Stupid drunks!
Rogers, Nelson, and Paisley. Yep, we found them all. Let's hurry and bring them back. Otherwise, they won't be able to work when the tavern opens tomorrow.
Scry the sky.
And also that she's just cursed to be too good at making drinks, no matter how hard she tries. I'm gonna use fucking fish and slime, and it still ends up tasting delicious. I was prepared to be annoyed and grossed out by her, and instead she's hilarious. There it is.
Oh, it looks like the kitties are back, as well as our customer.
Hey, I'm not one of the cats.
Diana does fit the theme of the tavern nicely.
Of course. In fact, Diona is our best bartender.
Please don't misunderstand my work as a bartender here. It's actually the first step in my plan of bringing destruction to Mondstadt's alcohol industry. You've seen the drunkards stumbling around the city, right? No matter how well dressed or honest of a person they actually are, once they start drinking, they become terrible people. Nothing good comes of alcohol. It makes people foolish, lazy, and ugly. That's why I plan on making the most disgusting drink there ever was. Everyone will realize how terrible alcohol really is. That way, Mondstadt will finally be rid of alcohol and freed from its snarling teeth.
Quite the grand plan you have there.
Of course. And that's why I became a bartender in the first place. I must understand anything and everything there is to know about alcohol. This is the first step in my plan.
Well, everyone seems to like the drinks you make.
What? I'm still experimenting. You know, it's more difficult than you think to make the most disgusting drink the city has ever tasted. Anyway, I'll find a way to make my diabolical cocktail and keep everyone away from alcohol. Although I haven't discovered how yet, but I will. Anyway, didn't you come all this way to just see the cats? Now that all three of them are back in the tavern, why don't you go inside and play with them?
Okay.
Oh, and in return for all your help, I'll make a special drink just for you. Non-alcoholic, of course.
The Kitten Queen. And I'm playing with the cats. One of them seems to not like being held, though. Now I don't know. I guess on the other path. Huh. What do I do here? Talk to Nimrod.
Oh, hey! And time simply starts slipping away when you're... well, it should be... Oh, and... anyway, if you... I'm gonna...
All out of ingredients.
Because all the drinks you...
And
Well, it just so happened...
all that means is that they're nothing but a... Hey, who you...
Oh, hello there.
Specialty drinks.
Oh, you...
Besides, you don't look like you're even old enough to drink yet.
Non-alcoholic beverage would be fine as well.
A non-alcoholic beverage? There are tons of other places in Mondstadt that serve that. But, seeing as you came all the way to a tavern for a non-alcoholic drink, that must mean you have your own views about alcohol, right? Unless you just want to try a drink because you think it's I just don't...
That's enough, Diona. Consider this the tavern man...
Oh, all right, fine. Since you seem to fantasize about alcohol, that way, maybe you will... Though we do have some drink base and fat, considering the... So...
Base.
A drink with a special base, huh? Looks like you already possess plenty of potential to become a roaring drunkard.
Jesus.
I'm gonna have to really knock some sense into you with this one. Anyway, let's head to Dadaupa Gorge. I know just the place to find a unique drink base.
Okay. See, did you hear her say error? She's a fucking robot. Error. Rebooting. Dadaupa Gorge. I do like that all the regions have their a certain motif to them. Like Mondstadt could be European or slightly American, but like Liyue is obviously Chinese, Inazuma is obviously Japanese inspired. So I wonder what more regions they'll add in the future.
We should be able to find a special drink base there.
Kind of like Pokemon a little bit.
An adventurer who visited the tavern told me that he once ventured deep into Dadaupa Gorge and discovered a type of drink inside the cooking pots of a hilly churl tribe who lived there. The drink is actually an herbal soup made by Sama churls using a variety of ingredients. According to the adventurer, it seems like the Sama churls made these drinks to grant the tribe more energy. The adventurer also said that just by taking a single whiff of it, and I quote, I wasn't able to determine whether or not I took in the smell, because as soon as I tried to smell it, it felt like my nose was being trampled by 100 forest boars. I couldn't feel my nose anymore, let alone smell anything. Even though he lost his sense of smell, he still remembered to come and drink. He even started telling me that my delicious cocktails would help his nose regain its sense of smell again. What a hopeless drunk. He was probably just exaggerating and hoping for more drinks. But whether or not he was exaggerating is not important. The idea of using a hilly churl drink as a base for my cocktails is one I'm definitely interested in.
You want to make a drink from that?
Of course! You wanted a specialty drink, right? Special drinks require special ingredients. No need to worry. This'll be one drink you'll remember forever.
She wants to get rid of my smell and taste.
I had that old adventurer mark the location for me. So all we have to do is get there and grab what we need. Since we're only on the outskirts of Dadaupa Gorge, we'll have to walk further in. We still have quite a ways to go. I also told my father about the Samachurl herbal soup. He said that he would keep an eye out for it. But he's probably just saying that. Once he's had enough drinks in him, he can't even remember his own name, let alone the herbal soup I mentioned.
Just noticed her eyebrows are knitted.
Oh well, I never had high hopes for him anyway. Looks like I'm going to have to get the special drink base on my own.
Someone's approaching.
Alan! Ow!
Diona, is that you?
Huh? Oh, I know you. You're the one that usually goes hunting with my father.
Yeah, my name is Alan. I'm part of the
Oh,
hunting
yeah, it's
team
just
that
a-
draft leads.
Huh. So if you're here, that means my
Yeah, it's just a
father was
pattern
also
to give it
somewhere
a certain
nearby.
look. I don't think they're actually
Well,
knitted
where is
eyebrows.
he, huh? Oh, I bet he drank too much again after the hunt and fell asleep somewhere, waiting for someone to drag him back to Springvale.
I wish that were the case. I'm afraid that Draft, well, he rushed into Dadaupa
Fucking
Gorge
lightning
by
is gonna
himself.
strike us in this stupid
Wait,
cutscene.
You see, Draft brought us hunting in the area nearby. Thanks to him, the hunt went really well and we managed to catch lots of game. After the hunt, we stopped to rest for a bit before we'd head back to Springvale. So, we started a bonfire, got some barbecue going, and, well, had a little to drink. Honest, we only drank a little, you know, just to celebrate the hunt. But after a few drinks, Draft started saying that he
Or
wanted to go
God
get
strike
something
me
from a
down,
Hilly tribe
lightning.
in the depths of Dadaupa Gorge. He refused to let any of us accompany him. Instead, he kept saying that he's a descendant of the Ketzline bloodline and that he could come and go as he pleases in a place like this. Before we could say anything, he rushed out by himself. There's no way we could stop him. I had a hunter who's quick on his feet run back to Springvale to find help, and sent a few veteran hunters into the gorge to look for Draft, but...
Ugh, that good old man. And it's all because he had something to drink, right? I don't know how many times I've told him not to drink. He just won't listen. I'll go look for him and see what kind of trouble he's got himself into this time.
No, wait! It's too dangerous for you to go alone, Diona. Let's wait for more help to arrive and go find him together.
I'm also of the cat's line bloodline, and I'm much better on my feet than he is. And most importantly, I don't drink. So I won't be making any of the mistakes that he would.
Don't worry, I'll go with her.
Oh, you're the honorary knight. Oh, there should be nothing to worry about with you by your side. I'll leave you to it.
You're coming with me to Dadaupa Gorge? There'll be a lot of monsters in there. I wouldn't want to stir them up all at once.
I would.
So I plan on sneaking by the monsters to find my stupid father. What's your plan?
I'll defeat all the monsters head on.
Take them all head on, huh? Well, you are the honorary knight after all. That would work too, I suppose. You can distract the monsters while I sneak around them.
That's a plan.
Let's head deeper into Dadaupa Gorge. I don't know where my foolish father is.
And no,
but we can
Mondstadt was
start our search
Texas.
there.
The fucking thunderstorms.
If the monsters are too strong, then just run away if you can. There are lots of places to hide around here. All right, let's get to it. I marked the approximate locations on your map.
I feel like the voice acting went a little bit off there. It sounded like she's doing a different character, almost. Just for those last few lines.
Hey.
Where's this guy? Is he up on a rock? Oh, there they are. Oh, you don't have to fight him. Gotcha. Why don't you aim up? Yeah, fuck it. I am causing a distraction. Yeah, it turns out you can just run by them.
What was that? Some kind of soup? Or herbs?
Just as I suspected, he's completely drunk.
Oh, is that you, Diona? My beloved daughter. What are you doing here anyway? Oh, right. You must be here for that soup or herbs or what was it again? Well, I found it just for you. It's all here in my flask. Look, it's full of soup or whatever this stuff is.
Come on, Daddy. Pull yourself together. How much did you have to drink?
Not much, really. Just usual amount. Here, take my flask with the herbal soup stuff that you were looking for. I'm going to continue the hunt. You know, I saw this huge, I mean huge hilly hog next to the tribe's camp.
What's a hilla hog?
Ha! You don't know a hilly hog? It's like a forest boar. I saw it next to the hilly tribe's camp. It's called a hilly hog. Boy, you sure don't know anything about hunting. And not only were there hilly hogs, there were hilly hounds too. Ugh, don't you know anything? Well, if we can hunt that hilly hog, it'd mean a lot of food for a long time.
Looks like he's enjoyed himself today.
I was looking forward to seeing some hilly hogs and hilly hounds.
Hey, keep it together. You're not the one that's drunk. Silly old man. I doubt he can even walk straight in this state. If we're gonna get him out of here, we need to sober him up. Good thing I know just what to make for him. But given how much he usually drinks, I'll need ingredients that pack a real punch. Perhaps that herbal soup made by the Samaturls will come in handy.
Traff said he just found some. Let's ask him. Or I can deal with a few monsters. I'll bring some of that herbal soup back.
Herbal soup? I've got some right here. I'm sure of it.
He's not sobering up anytime soon. I'll stay here and keep an eye on the drunk old fart. Good luck!
Take it. The herbal soup is in my flask. I still have that hilly hog to catch. Or wait, was it a hilly hound? It doesn't matter.
I'll be right back. Oh boy, here I go killing again.
Dodge this.
Observe the pot. There's nothing inside. Sirs? They're all dead. There's nothing inside. Let's keep looking elsewhere.
Delves into dust.
Some funky liquids are twirling inside the pot. Just a whiff of this smell is enough to make you dizzy. This is probably the herbal soup that Dione is looking for. But the smell, can she really make a drink out of this? Here, I thought we were going to use the big pot. Scree! The rain sober you up?
No, you're back. Did you get the herbal soup?
Can you really use this to make him sober up?
Of course. I'll be using some other ingredients that counter intoxication as well. The herbal soup was meant to energize hilly churls, so I'm pretty sure it'll work on my old man too. However, I'm not going to mix the concoction myself. Otherwise, even that will turn out delicious. The concoction needs to be as potent as possible. Hey, maybe you can mix it while I guide you. It's quite simple. Just be sure to mix the ingredients evenly. The stronger it is, the more effective it'll be. Let's get started mixing so we can sober him up. Huh? You used up all of the herbal soup? Okay, this should be enough. Just keep it away from me. My nose can't take it.
It's like a sensitive cat's nose. What a horrible smell.
Bring it to my foolish father and have him drink it. On second thought, just a good whiff should do the job.
Now where's that hilly hound? Come on now. Here, hilly. What is it? A drink, huh? Is it alcohol? Perfect. If I just have a little more, that hilly hog won't ever outrun me. Oh, what is that?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, oh,
Induced
what
vomiting.
is that? Please, just get it away from me. My head is spinning.
So, are you sober now?
Diona? What are you doing here? Huh? Oh, actually, what am I doing here? Oh, I can't remember a thing, and that smell is so horrid I can't even think straight.
You drank too much and ran off here by yourself. Now that you've sobered up, let's get back to the entrance of the valley. Alan's waiting for us there. Just leave that concoction here. I don't ever want to smell it again. Besides, I doubt it can be used to make any drinks. But it does prove that the Samatrel's herbal soup is potentially the best ingredient for making the worst possible drink.
Alan? Oh, I remember now. I was here to hunt. Wait, that can't be right. There's no game to hunt here.
You were on the hunt for hilly hounds and hilly hogs.
What's that? A hilly what now?
Like I would know. You were the one talking about them. You seem pretty proud, too, like you were on an epic hunt.
Really? I must have had too much to drink again. I don't remember any of that.
I'm already used to it. All right, let's hurry back and find Alan.
Diona, you're not angry, are you?
Of course she is.
Nope.
I don't remember a thing. I promise that I won't drink that much next time. All I remember is that I was out on a hunt with Alan and the others. We stopped somewhere nearby and started barbecuing. I drank a little to celebrate all the game we caught. And the next thing I know, this traveler's making me smell that thing. And that's it. I don't remember anything else. Was there something important? Oh, Diona, how about you give Daddy a little hint? Come on now.
Nope, forget it. Let's just go back and find Alan.
I think I understand why Diona wants to make people hate alcohol. Stems from daddy issues. Daddy's getting drunk all the time. And she has a very colored perspective on alcohol. I wonder what that's like. I wonder what kind of... Wonder how that perspective might affect some people's views on alcohol and them not wanting to drink as well. That would be something. Alan!
Sure would.
It's Diona and the
Yeah.
honorary knight.
Yeah.
You've brought Draft back.
Draft was drank.
Oh, what happened to you, Draft? You look awful.
Say it again.
I was sobered up. Don't worry, I'm fine now. I just need to go back and get some rest. Alan, if you could give me a hand.
Oh, of course. Diona, Traveler, thank you for all your help. I will be taking Draft back to Springvale now. He looks like he's going to have to rest for quite some time.
See? This is what happens when you drink. Just remember that. No drinking.
Don't worry, I'm not of age yet.
But who
Or
knows
at least that's
what'll
what I keep
happen in
telling
the
people.
future. Just remember, drinking causes nothing but trouble. Alcohol is like poison. It makes people foolish. It makes them do terrible things. It somehow brings out the worst side of the best people. That includes incredible hunters like my daddy. After drinking, he's worse than a hilly hog and hilly hound, or whatever he calls those things. Unfortunately, we used up all the herbal soup you managed to get just to sober him up. But nothing we can do about it now. I'll have to make you a drink some other time. Let's get back now. It's getting late.
Just waving her arms. Wine is fine, in moderation. So I think that's all of her things. Obtain 5 hangout memories. Oh, no, I'm missing one. Oh, there's What the fuck? There's 2 branch offs here?
I think one is not ending, one is not sure.
Special base drink gets an ending. And then, my God, just fucking... The D-pad doesn't work on this screen, so the fact that it's not...
It's really bad. I think it's the one near the end. I can't tell the...
Christ. How is it this bad?
It's very bad. Yeah, you can't get it centered on there, right?
Oh! Just tap it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like one to the right, one to the right, one to the left, up, down.
Well,
Yeah, so if you hold it, it moves the camera, but it still only registers as one press. Okay, so I don't know where this one leads. Let's see. I guess we'll find out what the other decisions are. I guess just north of here. Whoop. Alan! Al! Bah! Splash!
That Upa Gorge is just an adventure.
Oh,
The
right.
drink is
Sneaking.
not the adventure. What a hopeless. But whether or not he was exaggerating is not important.
Maybe we can use
The
something
idea
else
of you-
instead?
No way. Normal ingredients will never suffice for a special cocktail. Besides, I've never used such ingredients before either. This will be my latest drink. Just wait, and you'll be the first one to try it. Now listen up. I had that old adventurer mark the location for me. So all we have to do is get there and grab what we need. Since we're only on the outskirts of Dadaupa Gorge, we'll have to walk further in. We still have quite a ways to go. I also told my father about the Samatral herbal soup. He said that he would keep an eye out for it. But he's
Someone's approaching.
Someone's a pro. Oh!
Huh? Oh,
Yeah, my name.
huh. Well, where...
I'm afraid that.
Wait, what?
You see, thanks to him. So we start. But after he refused to, before we could say, I had a hunter who's.
Ugh, that's stupid. And it's all because he has... I don't know how many times...
No, wait.
I'm also... And most importantly,
You're. Oh, there should be nothing.
you're coming with me. So I plan...
I'll avoid the monsters as well.
Really? All right, then. But if you do startle them, be sure not to lure them to me. Actually, it wouldn't really matter, because you won't be able to figure out where I'm headed anyway. Let's pounce to it, then. I will mark the route on your map. Oh, make sure you stick to the route. I'm not coming back for you if you get lost.
Okay.
Hey, there's loads of monsters ahead. Be careful. You don't want to shake up the entire valley, do you? Don't think that I'm worried about you, because I'm not. If you get noticed, then I'll definitely be in trouble too. So just be careful, okay?
That was a little soon. So, avoid monsters. Do I actually have to hit the waypoints, though?
Catch the wind.
See if this works. This is a route with no monsters, but I don't know if I'm actually going to have to hit those waypoints. So there's no way you'll know where to go without me. Well. Oh, there's actually like a detection thing. Yeah. So I can't go just straight to these cooking pots.
What's the hurry?
What's the hurry? Well, seems to me that I need to go back. Well, I hear... Okay, so I guess I proved a point. I can get here without alerting them. I didn't even have the little icon come up for them seeing me. But, whoops. Yeah, because, like, it leads right next to them. I'm like, that would definitely alert them.
We've been spotted!
Oh, well, that makes it quicker. They fucking caught on immediately. Oh.
Hey,
Okay.
Move more to the side and stay hidden. Otherwise, they'll spot you. Just hide in the bush if we've been spotted.
Yeah, there's no, like, a meter that builds up. It's just immediate.
Hey, there's...
And their back was turned. Okay.
Move more to the side and stay hidden. Otherwise, they'll spot you. Yeah! We've been spotted.
How did he see me? There was no line of sight. I was just too close to the thing. Christ.
What? Well, that definitely looks like we won't be...
It does have a different thing.
Yeah, but I think it's marked on the thing. It's not going to get to that thing, I don't think. But, no, I don't know which of these, but I don't think that
Shadow over Dadoopa. If this is a different thing.
Hey,
I don't know if it's an ending, but it is a different route on here that's not lit up. I guess I'll just run straight to the... There's no warning or any sort of, like, bar or anything like this. This isn't like Metal Gear. Oh, what was that
more to the
noise?
side and stay hidden. Otherwise, they'll spot you.
Okay, I'm moving to the side and staying hidden. Right next to the... Well,
We've been spotted.
we've been spotted. By things that were way behind us.
Hey, there's... Don't think...
Maybe I need to be somebody shorter. Maybe Kaya's just a little too tall.
Move more to the side and stay hidden. Otherwise, they'll spot you.
Is this hidden?
We've been spotted.
So that guy spotted me from way over there.
Hey, there's... Don't...
Well, this is fun. You know, there is a stealth segment in this game where you're stealing the harp, and there's actually a crouch function added in.
Move more to the side and stay hidden. Otherwise, they'll spot you.
That is not in here right now.
Just hide in the bush if there's no other way. We've been spotted. Careful.
So those things alerted everybody, huh?
What? Well, that definitely caught their attention. Looks like we won't be able to do this to...
Christ.
Hey,
There's like no room for error at all.
I mean, I think I kind of run it sometimes. I don't really know what's problem, but I also go slowly. I just
Yeah, I did that the first time, and
more to the
then
side and stay
I'll just
hidden.
go.
Otherwise, they'll
You didn't
spot
run. You ran at normal speed. Or
We've been
I just got spotted. Sure, I'll just sprint to it. Spotted.
We've been spotted. Move more to the side and stay hidden.
Yeah, sprinting. I don't have the spatial awareness needed for this because they're like
there's loads of
past trees and
monsters ahead.
bushes, and they're seeing me from across like 30 million. Again, I did this perfectly the first time my own way, but because I'm having to go to these fucking checkpoints that the game sets up, I'm just being set up for failure.
Move more to the side and stay hidden. Otherwise, they'll spot you. Just hide in the bush if there's no other way. Careful! Don't get too close to those monsters. Keep to the side of the road.
There. Wow.
Not bad. You were able to keep up.
Yeah, somehow.
That stupid old man should be around here.
So is that okay, so that just leads there. Alright, so let's skip Dead Drunk Draft. Can I? I guess that leads to this decision. That's where we were going anyway.
Just as I...
Oh, life. Not here. You know, I saw. And not only.
Looks like... Hey, keep it silly on me. If we're gonna get it, but given him, perhaps that...
Draft said he just found some. Let's ask him.
I wouldn't trust a single word this old drunk says. But go ahead and talk to him if you believe him. There's probably nothing but some leftover booze in his flask.
Draft, may I have a look at your flask? Diana needs to use some of that herbal soup.
Oh, sure. Dear, take it. Just don't spill it. It took a lot of work to get that stuff.
You actually asked him for the soup? Come on, don't waste any more time. There's only... Oh, what's that smell? Get that stuff away from me! Yuck, it's awful! Wait, could this really be that herbal soup?
How about that? Daddy remembered what you told me. Give your old man some credit. I made a promise, and I kept it. I would never let my baby down.
My genius father. What are you gonna use to hold your booze in now that you filled your flask with this stuff?
I'll just drink straight from the bottle. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all.
Well, looks like we have everything we need.
Right. I'll whip up a concoction to sober him up. It won't take long. This soup was meant to give Hilly Churls energy. Good thing I
Wow.
brought my shaker with me. I have my...
Just skip past that whole segment if you just ask him.
All right, it's finished.
No, I can't drink anymore. If I drink more, my daughter will be very angry with me. No more. Can't drink anymore. Drinking is bad.
Huh? Why would he only remember stuff like that now? Come on! Just drink it!
Oh, hey, this tastes pretty good. Fine, I'll drink a little bit. Just a little bit, though.
Yeah, that's right. Just a little bit. Now, down the hatch!
Wow. Wow, that was incredible. Huh? What are you doing here, Diona? Oh, and why does my head hurt so bad?
Because she made it, I think it turned out good and not shitty one that I did. Could those ingredients really make something that good?
That seemed to do the trick. If you're sober now, then let's hurry and get out of here.
Huh? Oh, right. Yeah, that's it. Herbal soup. The one you told me about last time, Diona. Samatrals make that stuff, and I found it. I filled my whole flask with it, too. It'll definitely be enough for you. It's right here. Wait. Where's my flask? Oh, no. I didn't lose it, did I?
Helena already used the soup to sober you up.
Really? Did I drink too much again? Oh.
Never mind, Daddy. I'm already used to it. Now that you're sober, let's start heading back. Alan and the others are waiting at the entrance.
Ah, that's right. I completely forgot about Alan.
How do you feel, Daddy? If you still can't walk, the Traveler can help you.
No, I'm fine. Let's get going. I must have gotten carried away with my drinking again. Diona, I'm...
Daddy, I've seen it all before. Besides, you've done way weirder things when you've been drinking. Like the time you chased dogs around town calling them hilly hounds. Or that other time you filled empty bottles with the town's spring water and kept chugging them. Oh, and we can't forget the time you begged my Vice to write you a song about a hunter and his loyal hilly hound.
All right, that's enough. The Traveler can hear you, you know.
What you did this time was actually pretty normal compared to what you've done in the past.
Good thing I found that herbal soup. Otherwise, we really would have been up a creek without a paddle.
Shit creek?
Thanks, Daddy.
Huh? What did you say? I couldn't hear you very well.
I said don't drink so much.
Okay, I know. I'll try to drink less from now on.
Silly old man.
Just warp to the thing.
It's Diona and the Honorary Knight! You've brought Draft back! Thank goodness you're all right. I was about to report to the Knights of Favonius if you took any longer. Are you okay, Draft?
I'm fine, thanks to Diona and the Traveler. Otherwise, things might have ended very differently.
Alan, go round up the others. Let's tally up our game and head back to Springvale.
Understood.
He's a lot
I'll
more
get right
sobered
on
up
it.
and like
Diona,
good on
Traveler,
his feet
will you be
when
coming
she
back to
mixed the
Springvale with
drink.
us?
No, we only came here for the herbal soup. Since you've already found it for us, we'll return to Mondstadt.
All right. Oh, but do you still have enough left over after making this stuff to sober me up?
Of course we do. I'm a professional bartender. There's no way I would use up all my ingredients at once. The remainder will be enough for what I need. We'll be on our way back to Mondstadt then. Just hurry up and get yourself back to Springvale, Daddy. Oh, and don't drink so much.
I know. Don't worry. I mean, I don't even have my flask anymore.
Yeah, right. Who knows how many more of those you have? Traveler, we've gathered all the ingredients we need. Let's head back to the Cat's Tail. When we arrive, I'll make you a supreme specialty drink that will shatter every fantasy you've ever had about booze.
Drinking sure causes a lot of trouble. I really need to control myself from now on.
Draff, everyone's ready. We can head out once we've tallied up the hunt.
Now we just go back to the city. Boy, Diona's... If you listen to the dialogue, Diona's takes fucking 2 hours. Maybe a little less if you don't get caught sneaking. And yet, we don't go inside the bar once.
All right, let's go inside. I'll clean my shaker and pour out that herbal soup from the old man's flask. What's wrong? Didn't you want a cocktail? Why are you just staring like that?
How are you able to make anything from an ingredient that smells like that?
Ah, so that's what you're wondering. It's all just because of my constitution. Basically, any drink that's made by my hands can only be a good drink. This isn't bartender's pride talking. This is a fact. Regardless of the type of ingredient or the method, as long as I make the drink myself, it's bound to be delicious. However, that's just the way it is for now. I've been searching for ways to get rid of this constitution, and the herbal soup is one of the ingredients that I've been looking for. Once I rid myself of this constitution, I'll show those old booze hounds how terrible alcohol really is. Anyway, aren't you here for a drink yourself? Come on in. I have plenty of ingredients to whip you up something special inside. After I make you my special drink, I promise you'll never want to set foot in another tavern ever again.
Not bad, huh? Didn't you just say that you can only make delicious drinks?
Well, yeah. But I also said that's only for now. There are plenty of methods and ingredients I haven't tried yet. Just hurry up and come in. And prepare for a specialty drink that I'm making just for you.
And didn't go inside. If it's mixed by Diona, surely it can't be that bad. I think that's it for her. We get some rewards for doing these. They're worth doing. It's also some story, background story if you ever get her. Apparently she's really good healer slash just support character. She also provides shields like Noelle. Now, I would do Noelle, but I don't have enough keys to do the second act of her thing. It's weird. Everybody only has one act, except for Noelle, for some reason. If I had one more key, I would be able to unlock this once I do this. Well, I didn't expect it to take up 2 hours. Are all these... This guy has 6? Wow. She has 6 as well. What the hell? Diana's one of the short ones? Ah, what? Okay, Barbara's also got that. So that's for the hangout events. These are like legit quests. Which I've unlocked these 4. They only require 1 key. But I have Klee, Zhongli, Child, Ganyu, and then these 4. They're full-blown quests, which I'll do at some other point. Kind of want to get those done before I progress story anymore. Oh! Let's do this. So off-stream, I got enough of the geostigma. No, the geoculus stuff to... So basically, when you get enough geoculus and you go to the Statue of the Seven in Liyue, every time you level up, they give you a little stone. And each of these stones is used to... Where is it? Yes. Each of the stones is used to, like, break the outer shell on these pillars. And there's 9 of them. And once all of them are busted open, a door opens down here, and I'm about to see what that door is all about. It seemed important, so I was saving it for stream. Yeah, this big old ancient door opened up after I busted all the 9 pillars. You get a chest for each one of them, too, so that's also worth doing. But I have no idea what's in here.
Let me scry.
Freeze!
Animal test 60.
Uh-huh. Try this.
Animal hypostasis decided by destiny.
Keep back! Keep back!
Leave my space.
Oh, cool.
Shadows of fate.
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen.
Fate is upon you.
Dickhead.
Stand clear.
Freeze!
Let me scry.
Cool.
Keep back! Keep back!
These things got some hit points.
Don't push your luck.
You're pushing your luck.
Delve into destiny. Decided by destiny.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
I hate these things. Suppose that's what I was supposed to do from the start. Yeah. Oh, one of these things.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Keep back!
Perception test.
Cool it.
Let me scribe.
This moment will be frozen.
Delve into destiny.
Excuse me.
Keep back!
Written in the stars.
Dodge this!
Dickhead. Stuff's taking longer to charge for some reason.
Freeze!
Let me scribe.
Dodge this!
Animal test 6308.
Oh, god damn it. You done being in the air? Nope. So I don't have a archer equipped. So I can't shoot him when he's up in the air like that. I don't know how many times he has to fire off for it to finally wear off. There we go.
Fate is upon you. Enhanced animal modules. Ugh.
What the hell did you fucking dickhead? Well, that was a lot more annoying than it needed to be. It's definitely because I leveled up my world. And it's also because I didn't pay attention to the fucking infusion stones that were powering them up the entire time.
Smell of treasure. Strange.
This ruin gives Paimon the creeps, but this should be the end of it. We got some treasure from our efforts, too. We got ourselves that ring! Let's go find someone who has an eye for antiques and see how much it sells for. What about this? Greed, nostalgia, vision, jealousy, anger, lust, self-aggrandizement, competition, turmoil. These 9 mortal desires may heal the world or do it great hurt. Their fire will never diminish and it will never fade. Thus we laid down 9 pillars to bring peace to end here the conflicts that plague this world. If one who comes after will break those pillars and enter, war shall once again consume the world. Oh, you who would read this tablet, claim the treasure that lies within, and bring peace to Liyue. Oops, am I gonna bring turmoil? We got this. It's not bad. Something with a similar effect. Burst damage. Something else has burst damage on it. I just don't know what it is. Where is it? Did I use them? To level up my other shit? Maybe I just saw it in the preview somewhere and I was like, yeah, it's whatever. So there's two places I can go here. I don't know what this purple... Oh, it's one of the daily quests. So you... You... Linlang. Hello, how can I help you? Could you help us look at this antique? An antique? Well, you come to the right person. I say I'm the fairest at evaluating such things. In all of leeway. Let's see it. Both the gemstone and the band are of fine quality, and it's very ancient, yet it is very well preserved, highly unusual. Still, I can't say I've ever heard the phrase, disaster runs rampant through the world, and all who live do so in agony. Never mind that. Where did you find this ring? It'll ruin your Kuija slope. You're a fair hand at this, aren't you? Not many dare go there to hunt for treasure. Are those ruins surrounded by 9 pillars with a stone tablet in the center by any chance? Don't look so surprised. I've heard many people who come do business with me mention that place. They always say that the large formation must have something to do with the treasure within. They even said that those pillars in that ruin were built by Liyue's forebears in order to quell conflict. But I suppose that's just a legend. After all, if 9 stone pillars could quell strife, this world would have been peace long ago. But regardless of whether this legend is true or not, this ring was found in that ruin and has to be related to that legend. It's got a name, a history to go with it, and it's full of quality, too. It'll fetch a fine price. Relax, I'm not going to ask you how you got in there. I just do business. Other matters are none of my concern. All in all, I'd say this ring is worth 200,000 more. What do you say? I need to give it some thought. My prices are likely to be the fairest. If you have any problem with it, you can go and check with other people. That I will. Sir? Shush, keep your voice down. Now, what can I get you? Oh, it's you. Let's get down to business, then. What can I get you? Ring. Antiques and curios. I'm not too familiar with them, but I'll have a look. This ring, huh? Set with a jade gem, and one of good quality, too. Just the gem alone would be worth the sum. There's an inscription on it, too. Disaster runs rampant throughout the world, and all who live do so in agony. Where did you find this ring? In the ruin? Huh. What a shame. Juin Karst is so nearby, too. If this ring came from a ruin in Jiwon Karst, it would surely fetch a great price. Unfortunately, without any storied origin, this one's price falls a great deal. But it's of good quality, I'm sure someone would want it nonetheless. How about this? I'll offer you 180,000 more for this ring. A few add-ons to boot. What would you sell it to me? What add-ons? What you ask? Well, it'll be good for that, that's for sure. I won't do wrong by you. Give me a sec. Because I'm obviously going to look this up. I'll let y'all look at this while I'm looking. So I have to choose between either 20,000 Mora or 5 Adeptus Temptation meals. which is an attack buff. I can make my own damn food, man. So we'll go with the other lady. You will. Alright, give it some thought. Perhaps my offer isn't the best you've heard. But when it comes to business, I'll do right by you when you sell it to me. Think about it. This ring won't stop changing hands with me. If you sell it to me now, don't you think I'll let you in on any further transactions that take place down the line? Moreover, I'm willing to add some things on to boot. Think on it carefully and come back to me anytime should you decide to sell. You put it that way. Is there anything else he does?
My friend, what can I get you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
My friend, what can I get you?
Completing the quest requires selling the ring, blah blah blah. Difference in rewards is largely negligible. However, for a practical comparison between their rewards,
Rabbit.
Linlang offers 20,000 more Mora than Bolai does. Bolai gives 5 regular quality Adeptus Temptation.
What can I get you?
Okay, it's just that's all. The way he phrased it, he almost had me sold. Too bad. Should have just given me more money, man. You think that there's no history to it, but I found it in this ancient ruin surrounded by 9 fucking pillars. Wait a minute. This way. And that money is more than enough to cover the ingredients needed to make that stuff, and I could make it of better quality. So, if I ever needed that shit... There you go, sold. You seem to know your stuff anyway. Here's the money then, I'll take the ring in exchange. If you ever pick up any other antiques that you'd like to sell, feel free to come here. 200,000 more cha-ching. That'll go away in seconds when leveling up a character. For reference, let's see, how much money do I have currently? 690,000? Oh yeah, I had like... I think I had like 1.3 million or something like that. And yeah, I went through a good chunk of that just getting Sucrose to 70. Leveling somebody up takes a lot of fucking money. You can spend 500,000 Mora in like one character. So with that, I think I'm going to stop the stream for now, and knowing that these fucking hangout events take so long, I think I'll just have to devote a stream to each of them. And next time I'll try doing Noelle, because I'll have enough keys by then. And maybe these on down the line, and then these people's story quests as I go along. But these are fun. I'm looking forward to more of them. But I'm gonna stop the stream. And yeah, I guess I'll see y'all later. Oh wow, I moved my mouse and all of a sudden the stream is freaking out. It's like, oh, yellow quality, red quality. You moved your mouse on your stream PC? Anyway, bye-bye.